Alright, I just wanted to talk about this real quick. Just a short little idea of perhaps the spear not needing any buffs at all. Now, I rate the spear extremely low, mainly because the framework that I play in is just standard Valheim gameplay. I don't rush, and I certainly don't speedrun, which is where the spear really shines. And the spear really shines in speedrunning, and that's kind of a good thing for the community at large, and even for my own playstyle, which is just kind of not rushing and taking the time to craft everything that could possibly benefit me in solo and or multiplayer. Now, why? 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 What? Why do you have the creature noise and noise created by player text table up? What is this? So spears are used in speedrunning because they are a combined mix of a melee weapon and the bow. So normally, over time in a normal playthrough, it is just better to make an at-gear and a bow because they can do everything a spear can, but better. So it's better to make bow and at-gear. It's just miles and miles better. Like it's so much better. But you don't really have the time while you're speedrunning. You don't have the time at all. So you might as well just use the spear and have that ranged option and swift DPS melee option. This also comes into play with the good old spear pickup, because even if the spear is out of your auto pickup range, you can still mouse over it and then hit E to pick it up, which means you can pick it up from further distance than you would normally think. Usually, speedrunners use this to cheese Draugr in Swamp Crypts and get some iron, upgrade to Ancient Barked Spear, and then from Ancient Barked Spear you go up to Fang Spear if you're doing a hardcore speedrun, which are the speedruns that I usually prefer to watch. So, at the beginning, the Flint Spear is really important for speedrunners, and that is because you need leather. You need leather for quite a bit of stuff. You need leather to make the raft, first and foremost. Like, that's important in speedrunning. So, you throw the flint spear, and you just kind of throw it here and there somewhat close to you. And what that does is that has a decent sized aggro radius, and a lot of times boar that you would normally never ever see are going to come rushing towards you. So let's look at this here. 10-meter aggro radius, hitting 30, not bad, pretty normal all things considered on the primary hitting, right? But the secondary, the throw from range, 10, not bad, better than the bow, and it doesn't cost a resource, right? So you're going to be aggroing more dudes, which is better in speedrunning because you want them to leave their post where there's important resources, maybe wood or something, or you want them to aggro onto you because they are made of good resources, like in the boar's case. And the hitting 30, which is really nice, especially when going for fulling totems. You want to throw a spear, hit a fulling, have all of the dudes aggro and run out to you, and that way you can sprint over, get your spear back automatically, and then pick up a totem. You just have much more maneuverability in the actual village, in the actual camp where the totems are. And that's very important while speedrunning. Now, why is this important? Isn't this just entertainment? The devs aren't going to balance around this, right? Isn't this just a bunch of coincidence that has resulted in very, very wonderful entertainment? Most likely, right? Most likely this is all just coincidence, and it's resulted in some cool videos and some cool creators like Thread Menace to come out of this. But I think that spear is valuable for all of us because of how swift it is to craft, especially on the Fang Spear level. Let's check this. 8 silver. That's it to make in max. So people going into the Mistlands, and people probably making, let's say if there's a Mistland Spear, I don't know if there is one or not. Don't spoil it. There most likely is, right? Because there was no Plain Spear, so there's probably a Mistland Spear. Going in public testing with your spear, going in, making the next spear that probably exists, and then going through, rushing, moving fast through the dungeons, all the way up to the boss, killing the boss while everybody else is just setting up their Mistlands outpost, is extremely valuable for testing. Having people at every single level of the Mistlands progression simultaneously testing is huge. That is going to cut down on the amount of time required in testing significantly. And that's made possible from a normal player's perspectives because of the spear. Now people can go in and do, oh yes, I've fought the boss with dev commands, or I've killed everything in the dungeon with the cheat sword. It's like, okay, this does not nearly provide a regular player's perspective, and you miss out on a lot of fine details that it's possible that you would need to test for. And so, because of that, dev commands leave a lot to be desired while testing. Sure, it's really good so that you can try to replicate a bug. That's very good, very important. But just going through in dev commands, like shredding through everything, that's got nothing on going through with the spear and rushing through them. So I give appreciation and thanks to any spear mains hauling ass through the Mistlands in public testing right now, finding and testing any bugs that you may find earlier than others. You are doing the community a great service, and the game will be better because of you. Well then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video that I've thought of, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye!